What is going on, everybody? It's Matt Marchese, also known as Islanders Daily, your daily news from the four-time Stanley Cup champions, New York Islanders. And we're back here today with another episode. And apologize, I'm feeling a little sick while recording this. So if you hear some, sniffling or, coughing here and there, it's unfortunately because of that. It's that time of the year, but we push through. That's what we got to do. We push through and continue on and keep it churning. Keep it churning. I wonder, I was up late last night watching the game, doing the video. Who knows what the reasons are, but let's get into this video today. And the first one is we're going to be talking about Maxim Tsyplakov. Now, I said yesterday that I've seen enough of Maxim Tsyplakov. I never need to see him play again. I'd be willing to trade him for a 6th round pick or a 7th round pick. I don't even know if he fetches that, man. You might have to just trade him for a bag of pucks. But Patrick Waugh announces that Tsyplakov will be playing again against the Seattle Kraken, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. He said that it was more of a confidence thing in himself. That's why Tsyplakov only played 6 minutes and 50 seconds, and he thought he played a solid game. I do not know how he thought Tsyplakov played a solid game. He is the result of a goal that was scored by the Vancouver Canucks in that game. I just don't know what Waz really saying. I understand he's probably trying to be not as forceful, not as blaming as a coach with that Duclair situation that happened last year. So I do understand that's probably what he's saying. But he's saying he's going to play against Seattle. And I just don't know why. I just don't know why. He has not been good. He has been a disappointment, to say the least. In 25 games this season, Maxim Tsyplakov has 1 goal, 0 assists for 1 point on the year. That is bad. Tsyplakov, he seems like an AHL guy. He just doesn't have that skill set with the Islanders here. I don't even remember the last time he scored a goal, Maxim Tsyplakov. It's been a while. We're going to have to scroll here and see. It seems that it was on October 25th was his game that he scored the goal. October 25th. It has been a long time for Maxim Tsyplakov since he scored that goal. But yet, he's going to play again against the Kraken. I just don't know why. It's just frustrating. It is frustrating that he is playing against the Kraken. I'd much rather have Shabanov. I know Shabanov has been struggling as well in recent times, but I just feel like the skills are more there with Shabanov. He has more talent, and he's the guy I'd rather see playing than Tsyplakov. But I guess Waz giving Tsyplakov an opportunity. We'll have to see what he does with it, but I haven't been too impressed. I have not been too impressed with Maxim Tsyplakov, so hopefully he figures it out. That's all we can hope for. I'll always, I'll say what I say. I never want to lie, never want to, I'm here to tell the truth. And I am going to believe that Maxim Tsyplakov could turn it around tomorrow. Will he? I don't know, but I'll always believe, that somebody can turn it around. I mean, I'm a Jets fan. I'm believing in Aaron Glenn that he'll turn it around when Jet fans don't believe he will. So that's how you got to go. I am being negative on Tsyplakov because I just don't think he has it in him. But I'll hope that he can turn it around. That's all we can do. That is all we can do as Islander fans is hope Tsyplakov somehow turns it around and finds his game and gets going. Will he? I don't know. But then that brings me to another thing. I mean, Jonathan Drouin is a guy who I feel like should probably get a game, sit for a game. I mean, he has gotten points here and there, but 20 points on the year, and they're really only assists. He's not doing that much. He just can't finish and score a goal. What was his last goal? November 14th against Utah, and it wasn't even off his stick. It hit him in the chest and found its way in. So yeah, it's whatever. We need some guys on the Islanders to definitely improve going forward. Emil Heineman is another guy who I think has played good, but has been struggling in recent times. But I mean, the whole team as a whole has struggled with scoring in recent times. But what are you gonna do? They'll all figure it out eventually. One guy who has not been having trouble scoring, though, in recent time is Anthony Duclair, who has been on fire recently. And a fun little thing about Anthony Duclair we found out was he changed his stick. He was practicing one day after, being benched, and he broke his stick, and he grabbed Cizikas' stick, and he walked in, shot, and scored with it, and he's like, this is my stick going forward. This is my stick going forward. He went, threw away all his sticks that he has, and he has switched to Cizikas' stick, and it has been working wonders for Anthony Duclair. He has been on fire, and this is what his quote was. He said, I basically threw my old sticks in the garbage and started using Casey's. One day after practice, I tried it. My shot felt unbelievable. I was like, screw it, I'm using it. And yeah, it's been working. It has been working for Anthony Duclair. The new stick has worked wonders for him. He's been a scoring machine, and he has found his game after this benching that Waugh gave him. He has been playing great hockey, unbelievable hockey, especially on the power play. I love the chemistry that him and Callum Ritchie have gotten. I feel like that chemistry is on fire. Those guys are doing great work on the power play, and I'm so happy to see it. And then just by himself, he has been doing unbelievable. And I'm so happy for Anthony Duclair to find his game. With the whole thing that occurred last year, stepping away from the team at the end of the year, him and Waugh's falling out, him and Waugh mending their relationship, and him coming back with the vengeance and playing great hockey this year. It's just awesome to witness. It is just awesome to witness, and I'm so happy that it's occurring, because I've always liked Anthony Duclair as a player. I have. He has 11 goals, 11 assists on the season for 22 points. He's been great. He has been great, and yeah, that's all you can say. I mean, 2, 3, 4 in his previous 4 games, he has 4 goals. He has 4 goals in his previous 4 games. That is awesome, and I'm happy that he is performing at a very decent level here, Anthony Duclair, and let's hope he can keep it up in the future. And finally, just a quick little preview of the Islanders game against the Seattle Kraken, and it is Lane Lambert as his first game as a head coach against the New York Islanders. So we get a Patty Waugh versus Lane Lambert matchup here. And the Kraken are 21-18-9 on the year. They are, okay. The Western Conference is weaker. Let me see where they stand in the standings right now, Seattle. They are currently 2 points out of the playoffs, so they're battling. It's not going to be an easy game against the Kraken. They are battling hard. They want the playoffs, and it's still early season, but they're going to be battling very hard, the Kraken, and the Islanders are going to have to be ready with that. I mean, they've been struggling in recent times. We saw them suck against Calgary. I don't think they played that good of a game against Vancouver. And, this is another game. You got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to win. The Islanders' previous game against Seattle. Oh, wait, it's not their first game against Lane Lambert. The heck? I completely forgot we played them already this year. That is my fault. That is my fault. I can't believe I forgot that. Wow. They played them on, when was it? When the hell did they play them? November 23rd. I don't even remember that game. But that's on me. The Islanders did play the Kraken. It was a 1-0 shootout victory. That is right now. I do remember that game. It was a ridiculous game that I completely forgot about. It passed my memory. But yes, this is not Patty Waugh versus Lane Lambert's first matchup. They have had a game already. It was a 1-0 shootout victory for the Islanders. Kyle Palmieri had the shootout winner. He has been injured, unfortunately. He'll be out for the year. But yeah, the Islanders are going to look to sweep the series against the Seattle Kraken now. And for the Kraken, they have the 31st ranked penalty kill in the NHL. Not good. They have a very weak penalty kill. The Islanders with the 8th best penalty kill. Islanders, though, with the 27th power play, and the Kraken with the 11th power play. So the Kraken have a weak penalty kill, but a very strong power play. So for the Islanders, discipline is key. Stay disciplined. Do not allow the Kraken to get it going. But yeah, that's going to do it all for today's episode. As always, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go Islanders.